Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I was gonna do my go-to kind of everyday smoky eye type makeup. So if you like this look, then please keep watching and I will list everything down in the description bar that I used. But yeah, again, if you like this look, then please keep watching. Alright, so today I'm just going to prime my face with a touch of water cream and get my face moisturized before we go in with all of our product. And here I'm just going to apply my MAC Paint Pot in Lay and Low. It's a really nice beige color to kind of prime my lids. And I am just using a Morphe flat definer brush. Alright, and then I'm just going to go in with a translucent powder to make sure that those eyes are set. And then for this look, for 95% of it, I'm going to go in with the Becca Ombre Rouge palette. I'm going to go in with the pinky shade and really kind of use that as my transition color and transition shade all over the lid. And I'm using a Sigma E40 tapered blending brush. This is one of my favorite brushes to apply the transition shade. I'm just going to use that same brush and use the third smack dab in the middle color to go over right where we went with that transition shade. And then I'm going to go in with a different brush. It's the Morphe M573 with that same color, and this is just gonna be able to apply that color more precise where I want it to be. And then I'm gonna go in with that brown shade with the same exact brush and mainly focus on packing this on the outer corner and deepening the outer corner up and slowly bringing it into the inner corner. And right now I'm just going to use dabbing motions and slowly move into windshield wiper motions. And then I'm going to go in with my Sigma E40 just to make sure everything is all blended and there are no harsh lines. Right, and then I'm going to go in with a more precise brush, and it is the Morphe M433 with that same brown shade in the palette. And this is just going to enable me to apply that the eyeshadow more precisely in the outer corner. All right, and now I'm going to go in with that same brush and I'm going to take the deepest, darkest shade in the palette and focus on deepening up my outer corner, my outer V. I'm taking a small amount of product each time I get into the palette just to slowly build that dark shade so that I'm not applying too much product because then that would be too hard to blend out. And the thing that I love the most about this palette is how amazing the shadows are. I feel like you can't really be heavy-handed with the shadows. And then they just apply so beautifully on the lid. And I'm just going to keep darkening up and deepening that outer V. And every time I'm going to go in with my Sigma E40 just to make sure everything is well blended. And then I'm going to go back in with that brown shade just to make sure everything is well blended and it's just a nice transition color from that dark burgundy that we put in the outer V into the other shades that we put on our lid. And for this look, I wanted to apply something that just a little bit more darker to deepen up that outer V. And I thought the Patrick Star and MAC collection, the Glam AF palette, would be a perfect transition and perfect color that matches the whole ambiance that we're putting on and doing. So I used a Wet n Wild brush in this. All right, and then for this, I am going in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to go in with, I think it's called Leviation. And I'm going to go in with that Becca palette again, and I'm going to use the lightest shade. And I'm going to go right over the Kat Von D shade, and this is really going to help lighten everything up, and especially that inner corner. And then I'm going to go in with a liquid eyeliner and just put a small line of eyeliner right above my natural lashes. And this is really going to help me blend in my false lashes that I'm going to put on in just a few minutes. And you can use any kind of black eyeliner. I think gel and liquid is really the best things that are going to work for me. So I'm just going to put on that thin line. And then I'm going to go in and I'm just going to put a coat of mascara on. I'm using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise in this tutorial, but you can use your favorite mascara that you want to just put a coat of mascara on for your lashes. Alright, and then I'm going to go in with my Clinique Pep Start eye cream just to hydrate my under eyes before we put on our foundation. And then I'm going to go in with my Becca Velvet. It is the Becca Velvet Blurring Primer Perfecting Base in Apricot Haze. I recently got this, and this is the first time that I'm using it, but so far I liked it. I really like the silicone-y texture that it had. Then I'm going in with my all-time favorite foundation. It is the Dior Forever Foundation. And then I'm using my Ego Tools blending brush to apply that all over the face, and I'm going down my neck just to blend everything in, and then I'm going to go in and make sure that everything is blended in with my hairline, so that there's no colors that are just out of wonk and whack. So I'm just going to apply that and dab it all over my face. And then I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape and just highlight my under eyes and my forehead and my chin. And then I'm going to go in with that same Ego Tools blending sponge. And what I really like about this is that angled side that it has. It's really nice to get into your under eye and blend out your concealer, and then it has the beveled area, the beveled top, so that you can kind of carve out a nice wing with your eyeshadow. And then the Ego Tools blending sponge actually comes with two, so I'm going to go in with the lighter green one, which is a little bit more dense to make sure everything is blended out. And then I'm going to go in with Patrick's Powder with his collab from MAC just to set my under eye with a tapered brush to apply that. And then I'm going to go in with precisely my brow pencil in shade 4 from Benefit just to apply the brows. I'm just going to go in with an angled brush with a little bit of concealer just to carve everything out and make sure everything is well blended. Just to make sure everything is more precise. Then I'm going to go in with Anastasia Clear Brow Gel just to set my brows quick. And then I'm just going to bake a little bit with my Laura Mercier. I'm going to apply that right on my forehead and my smile lines just to make sure nothing gets all crazy throughout the day. It really helps me not crease throughout the day, so I really love to do this with my beauty blend or my sponge quick. Then I'm going to go in with that Shade and Light palette yet again in the shade Subconscious on a little Morphe brush, and I'm just going to apply that to my temples and then carve out my cheekbones just a little bit. And I'm just going to do that to the other side quick to make sure everything is all even and everything. Alright, and then I'm going to go in with Unstoppable and Amazonian Clay 12-hour brush from Tarte on an angled brush, and then I'm going to go in with a flat or a fluffy brush to blend all of our baking away. Then I'm going to use my favorite lashes of all times. These are from the House of Lashes in the Boudoir Lights. These are my favorite, and the price point is absolutely phenomenal. And then I'm going to go in and kind of scrape off any glue that I got a little bit higher than I would like. I'm just going to pop on that other one really quick. Alright, and then I'm going to go in with a pencil brush. And then I'm going to kind of go in with the same technique that we were doing for those eyes, and I'm just going to slowly build up and go from the lightest shade back to the darkest shade, and I'm just using a Morphe pencil brush to kind of apply that in my under eye. I go in with that pencil brush yet one more time and kind of darken that up. And I'm just going to start on the outer corner and move into the inner corner, because that's where I want it. I want it to be darker on the outer corner, so that's where I'm going to put my product first. And then I'm going to go in with that dark shade, and I'm going to use a flat definer brush to darken it up just a little bit more, and I'm going to mainly focus on that outer corner. Then I'm going to take that pencil brush with no extra product, and I'm just going to blend everything out to make sure everything is seamless. Now I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Lash Accelerator mascara to put on my bottom lashes. I love this mascara because it really helps to kind of separate all of my lashes and then really lengthen them as well. And then I'm just going to coat my falsies and my real lashes just to kind of help blend everything in. And then my two favorite highlighters at the moment, I actually blend them together. So the first one that I'm going to go in with is Soft and Gentle by MAC, and I'm just going to put that on. It has a really nice highlight, but I kind of like to make it pop just a little bit more. I'm going to put a little bit of that Soft and Gentle right on my brow bone to kind of give me a really nice highlight. Alright, and then I'm going to go in with Double Gleam from MAC, and it is absolutely beautiful if you just put that right on top of Soft and Gentle. So this is my all-time favorite highlighting concoction that I've been doing recently, and I'm going to put just a little bit on my Cupid's bow and the tip of my nose. And then I'm just going to set my face with the MAC Prep and Prime in Rose. It came in a little trio with all of their Fix Pluses, which I love. And then I'm just going to use some of the Dose of Colors lipstick in Brulee, and then I'm going to put a lip gloss from Dior right on top of that. It makes your lips look very wet and glossy, and I absolutely love that.